This is David Luking with Grass Flap. Just finished installing a grass flap on this Optimus Z. It's a 60-inch mower, and wanted to show it to you, give you an idea of what it looks like installed. So, as usual, got the grass flap here. This particular unit or model has got a steel block-off plate that's already preformed to fit the deck. It gets installed using a no-drill mount, so that no-drill mount bolts to the existing factory tabs, sits on the back end here, catches this front lip here to keep it from rotating. Then once we have that in place, we go ahead and bolt the grass flap itself to that no-drill mount. Once that's installed, then we'll go ahead and finish securing the spring mount. Spring mount's on a slot, and in this case, we want to point that spring mount in the down direction. We've got the spring itself that hooks up here to the spring bolt, and then we have the cable connect. On this particular install, we've got the cable clamped here to the spring mount. It bolts up here to the clevis and uses a 3/16 pin with a bushing inside here, and then a cotter pin folded over to connect it and secure it. Cable routing is very easy. We don't have any belts to contend with on this electric mower, so the cable just lays across the top of the deck on over to the other side. Over here, the cable comes back out, runs up along the side of the frame here and up into the pedal. You can see the pedal here. Same thing then, we're going to connect on this end with the clevis. A 1/4-inch pin goes into this end with the removable clevis installed onto the end of the cable. When we put this one in, we're going to want to run the bushing, or the nuts rather, that hold this fitting as far down onto that fitting as it'll go, and then to actually mount the pedal onto the flap or onto the mower itself, we're going to use a couple of 5/16. In this case, these are some thread cutting bolts that come with the kit. They fit right into the existing, see if you can see it here, these existing perforations. You can actually run that bolt in there and it will secure into that spot. When you put it in, you just want to make sure that you, it's better if you got a driver to do it, but you can do it with a ratchet, and just don't over tighten them, okay? So there's, that's the normal way we would say to install it. An alternate way for the install, you can actually get enough room underneath this tread plate. You may have to loosen this bolt or pry it up a little bit here, but you can actually get enough room where you can use a nut. You can work a nut in up underneath here and run a bolt down from the top side into that nut if you prefer. This install with these self-threading bolts works out pretty good. So that's the general install. Hope that helps.